This is Mike Franklin, the property tax guy, and I would imagine you're here because you're concerned about your property taxes and your assessment. I handle small claims assessment review cases and board of assessment review cases and interact with assessors in 6 judicial districts thus far, 37 counties. So you can see behind me is the judicial district map. Over my right shoulder, you'll see the 3rd. Above that is a 4th. In the center is the 5th. Below is the 6th in Binghamton area. 7th is Rochester, and 8th is Buffalo. I've dealt in cases in all those judicial districts, 37 counties. So if you you get your tax bill, you get a notice of an assessment increase, or your escrow went up, and you have concerns, you can give me a call. I handle the situation in 2 different manners. If you have questions, you can call anytime. Mike Franklin, the property tax guy, thepropertytaxguy.com, 315-876-2262. And I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have at no cost. I'm pretty quick at research, so I can take a look and determine rather quickly whether or not you have a case or not. If you want to handle it yourself, you can call me anytime. I'll walk you through the paperwork, whatever you need to know. I'll tell you everything I need to know, anything you need to know, anything that I know that I can tell you at no cost. If you want me to handle the situation for you, I have a simple agreement. It'll be custom to your locality and to your particular property and the tax rate, so on and so forth. I'll give you a proposal. If you're good with it, I'll take care of it for you. A lot of people have concerns about welcome stranger and selective assessment. That's a pretty common thread. A lot of the people I deal with are from downstate or out of state, and they purchase a property upstate, and next thing you know, the municipality's paying the purchase price, and they have a propensity to stick it to the out-of-town people they perceive to be rich and take it easy on their local cronies. That's a pretty common theme. Sometimes there can be inventory errors. We can correct those, and so there's two arguments to be made. One is it's excessive. If you can't sell your property for what it's assessed for, that would be an excessive argument. If there are other properties that are as good or better that are assessed for less, that would be an unequal argument. And so whatever the case may be, a lot of people confuse high taxes with high assessments. There's a difference. The assessment is what your property is worth. High taxes is when the taxes are high. Your assessment is based on what they're trying to do is establish fair market value. Then you add up all the fair market values, all the properties in that particular municipality, and you come up with a total. Your assessment divided by the total is your percentage of the budget. So that's what they're trying to achieve. So if your assessment is raised, it doesn't mean the municipality gets more money. It means everybody else pays less. If yours is less, everybody else pays more. So they're just establishing your percentage of the budget. That's what assessments are about. But municipalities can have a lot of properties, and it's a big job. Assessors have a difficult job, and it's just impossible to get it right for all properties. Mistakes happen, or there's errors in inventory, or this, that, or the other. The issues I have with assessors, really, the only thing I expect out of them is that when a taxpayer has a concern, they get back to them and look into the matter in good faith and either make an adjustment or politely point them to their appeal options. I don't expect assessors to be correct all the time because it's impossible, but I do expect them to act in good faith. And I do expect them to honor the Freedom of Information law. When I request data, I expect to get it because I'm entitled to it by law. And I get a lot of resistance to that. And if we have to deal with the matter in court, and that's what it is that we will do. But we need the assessor's data so that we can compare apples and apples and have a proper appeal process. So anyway, bottom line is that if you have concerns, you can give me a call. Again, it's Mike Franklin, the property tax guy, 315-876-2262. You can email me at info@thepropertytaxguy.com, and I will, I'm happy to answer any of your questions for free. And again, if you want me to just handle it, we just set up an agreement and I take care of it for you. This is Mike Franklin, the property tax guy.